Hey, this is Otaku J, or since it's Halloween in October, we shall call this Boo Taku J, or Otaku Slay. Huh? No. 28 J's later. No. The hills have Opie. I like that one. Has something to do with the name, but yeah. Welcome everyone. This will be episode 1. We don't do regular episodes here. If you've noticed certain shows back in the day, throughout time, the first episode, or the pilot as it were, get played out later on towards the end or the middle, whatever, of the first season. We'll do that. Our little introduction will be the pilot of this podcast, and we'll move it later on down the road, where we'll introduce and all stuff there. I've got YouTube stuff, whatever, you can check that out if you want. But let's start off this, okay? Let's start off with the very first episode. It is October. It is Halloween, spooky season, or a lot of people like to say spoopy season. So happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Speaking of that, the day I'm recording this is the 23rd, so it's 8 more days till Halloween. So yay. You know, it's almost time, kids. It's almost time. But let's get to the anime and the titties. But will we have that today? Maybe not, because this is for Halloween. I'm just going to mention a few for the short little time frame we have here. 3 horror Halloween-ish themed anime. And they will be as followed. Soul Eater, Hellgirl, and in English, we call it When They Cry. So we will talk about these coming right up. Anyone else want to say anything before we begin? Well there, Jay. I know this is supposed to be the anime Tid Pod, and we're supposed to talk about that, but I kind of like the idea since it's Halloween season. I love the horror films, and it's good to talk about horror anime and themes like that. And those are some good choices. Hey, thanks for the butt kissing there, buddy. Anytime, Jay. What about you? I also enjoy the boobies. That's right, man. But yes, Halloween, horror, whatever anime is also good to talk about. That's right, man. Those guys, I tell you. Yeah. Captain, anything from you? Testicles, Jay, testicles. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I made that joke earlier, which we didn't put in there, but nice. Alright, guys, let's start the discussion, or the review, I should say, on horror Halloween anime-ish themes. Who'd I say we're starting off with for this awesome festive holiday, awesome spoopy, scary season there? Oh yeah, Soul Eater, alright. As you may know, this will probably turn off a lot of fans right now, but I am not a fan of shonen. And by that I mean the fighting shonen anime. Sure, when I was a kid and I started out watching anime, of course, my first anime when I was a young kid was more adult stuff there. Not necessarily hentai, but well, I did start watching that too. But there was some of the adult stuff there that wasn't like the typical shonen stuff there, like Akira and couple things like Dominion Tank Police. Who's the guy with the hand that has like the weird like vampire eating hand? Vampire Hunter D? That is it. See, they know their stuff. Yeah. And stuff like that. And a lot of black magic, something, whatever. I just like the scene because you get to see like her hairy bush and all that kind of stuff in her butt. Good nude scene. Really like the stuff like that in anime. So it kind of got me in the anime because I've always been fascinated with that stuff. And that's what I draw as an artist, by the way. Yeah. Not necessarily just the lewds, but the nudes. So, yeah, let's get into the discussion. So, I'm not into the shonen anime. Fighting stuff there. I mean, of course, I started out with that stuff there. But then, as I grew up, I lost interest in all that stuff there. And a couple of ones the popular ones I was just never into. So, boo-hoo, if anyone's going to get triggered by me saying I didn't care for Naruto. And back in the day, I didn't like Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. But now that I'm a little older, I appreciate it for what it was and what it did to kind of start anime, basically for like the popularity of what it is, and I'm glad that now we have more access to it and it's more loved and stuff like that. And I can now appreciate the artwork. I didn't back then, but I like the artwork now, so I kind of like that. But this shonen was something that was different, unique, Mostly the style, the art style was just so different. I mean, the characters, the look, the feel of it, everything was different. Soul Eater, that's what got me to like pick it up because I really liked. I believe when they were kind of introducing it back in Shonen Jump, we used to get the print copies over here in America. I just liked it. It was like Halloween. It was like the first few chapters, they had like the Halloween theme there. Like the setting looked very Halloween, the town, characters, outfits, characters in general. And then I liked how it was the classic movie monsters. You have Dr. Stein, Frankenstein. You have Blair, which is a witch. And then there's like pumpkin stuff there. And her little place there especially looked like she lived in a Halloween town. You know. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, there we go. Cue that. Yeah. Oh, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. So, like, oh yeah, but we can talk about that some other time. This is anime right now. But yes, great film. Still holds up to this day after, I can't believe it's 25 years for that also. But anyway, sidetracked. I love that look about it, and it's just so good. What I liked too was the opening. I remember when I first heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, it makes me think of the Rurouni Kenshin, which is a shonen that I still hold up to this day I like, and still I think is the greatest of all the shonen anime and manga. Rurouni Kenshin, nothing better. So I can be biased at times, especially, even with shonen I can be biased. But, oh, we know you're biased on a lot of things there, Jay. A lot of things. Ribbit. Hey, watch it, frog, buddy. But yeah, I know, I am. But TM Revolution, they did the opening, the first opening of that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the guys from Kenshin. I loved it. So it's real good, but I really like the second opening more because it has more of that horror sound feel to it. And then it works with the animation and that kind of Halloweenish. I'm one of the all-time biggest horror fanboys nuts in the world because before anime, I've been drawn since I was like 4. And pretty decently, It wasn't just that crappy stuff when I was like between the ages of 5 and 10. I was drawing like pretty good. Not that stuff you see nowadays most like 10-year-olds draw. Not to brag. Yeah, I know. I love to brag. Stop looking at me like that, guys. But anyway. Yeah, I know. My first true love has always been and always will be art. Cartooning, basically. I love it. And then anime just became my life with that art, and I found what I truly liked the most because I love the anime style. Manga style, it's really attractive. It really is. But so before that, there was also horror. I love film, classic film, old films, being a huge film buff. Filmmaker myself also, me and my buddies. Made some short films, continue to. Kind of on a halt right now, doing some other things, but hopefully we can get that awesome. We have plans for a couple of features we want to do. Low budget horror stuff there, so yeah, it'll make bank. But horror films, oh my gosh. So this really, the horror Halloween look of this was like, I had to get this manga. Love the style, love that it had that theme to it. Really good kind of little bit of the ecchi fan service in there. I like how Blair was always like a naked witch cat, which was always hot. The bathtub thing there, damn, that's hot. That's really nice. I love that. Oh yeah, I still fantasize about that. It's like, oh yeah, dude, yeah. I love that. I can watch that on loop, like the little brush on her butt. You guys know what I'm talking about, yeah. So anyway, oh yeah, and the background music for this was really good for this anime. Especially, like, for example, episode 38, where Black Star and Kid are fighting. Such good stuff. Again, the Halloween style, the atmosphere, scenery, characters, design. Wow. And it's the sun and the moon are, like, characters with their laughs and the way they look. I love it. Let's see. I guess I'll go through some of the characters, in case anyone isn't familiar with this, but then I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with this. Basically, we're in Death City. It's run by Death himself, Lord Death, who is like badass back in the day, but now he's like this goofy. It kind of makes me feel like his voice actor, kind of, and the dub makes me think of like Tom Kenny a little bit, like a SpongeBob type of attitude there, guys. Bah! That kind of, hey, I'm kind of this, or like maybe not more of the SpongeBob, but maybe some of his other works. Great voice actor, by the way, especially when he did Heifer. They go to a school, they go to an academy, these students, and the purpose is to raise death scythes in this school, where it's basically kid students wielding other, not in a weird kind of creepy way at all, other students into being weapons, which I think is cool, like using them to become weapons, like they have their partners and they use them when they link with their souls and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. It's really cool. I love the whole syncing up, become weapons thing. Like, that's always unique stuff. Oh yeah, don't forget the Valkyrie Drive Mermaid. That's some pretty good, like, dude, we'll talk about that stuff on another one. That can be a whole episode on its own. Perfectly drawn breasts and everything. But anyway. Oh my gosh. Again, it's pretty cool like that. I like that. We have really good characters. Maka, she's like the main character, and her partner is Soul. He's pretty cool. There's Black Star. I feel like he's kind of the representation of the annoying kid, like characters that I hate in shonen. Those obnoxious loudmouth, like, this is what I don't like about, like, Naruto. Naruto is so annoying. I don't find him likable. I don't find Luffy likable. He's kind of that also obnoxious, but not as much as Naruto. But it's like that kind of like in the Kid in Black Clover. Damn, he's annoying. And again, people are going to be really pissed. I can't stand the guy in My Hero Academia. He's very... There's a lot of annoying characters in there. Plus, I'm not too a fan of the art style. Heaven forbid, huh? Oh, here comes all the jokes. Virgin, loser, gay. And it's like, really, like, in this day and age, you use those as like, insults. Very telling. We all kid here, though, right? We're just all, like, having fun here. His partner for Black Star is Tsubaki. She's, like, total waifu. Very caring, sweet, nurturing. Kind of like a look after a motherly type. She really looks after him, and great girl. I mean, damn, and she's real cute. We have my personal favorite of the series, Death the Kid. But then there's a lot of characters where it's hard to choose, like, a favorite. But by a small margin, I have to give it to Death because I just love I love the whole symmetrical problems he has. He is pretty cool, he's different, he's badass in a way, but at the same time, I love that one flaw of his, that quirk. No, not the lame quirks from that thing, but an actual quirk. You know, call it what it is. Yeah, why don't they just call it like it is? They're superpowers, not quirks. Yeah, shouldn't they be called, like, quirk heroes then instead of superheroes? Or quirkers or something instead of heroes? See, that's what it doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, we're talking about this. Death the Kid, he has two partners, Patty and Liz. They're like little cowgirl things. They're showing off the underboobs, different sizes. Like the older one is smaller breasted, and the other one's big breasted. The older one's more serious, Liz, and the Patty is adorable and goofy and naive. It's fun, and I love the way he wields the guns. Like he holds them upside down, like in a certain way, and starts shooting stuff. I love that. It's so cool. But anyway, the whole thing with his problem with stuff being symmetrical is just hilarious, and I love his character for that. There's Krona. Now, this is the other one that I have as a big butt. I feel sorry for Krona. To me, even though I like Death the Kid the most, and again, they're all amazing characters in my opinion, really well developed, I feel like. Krona, I feel, is, out of the characters, the most interesting and the most intriguing. I mean, he's horribly developed, and by that I mean the torment he gets, the treatment he gets throughout the series. It's just, I feel like that's horrible for him to go through this. And that's what gets me. I mean, I really feel for this guy. It's so sad. The abuse that he goes through, and you just want him to win. You don't want him to overcome all this. And he's the most I feel for. There's, like Maka's dad. He's funny. The whole daughter-father issues he has. There's, again, like the teachers. They're so cool. Like, there's Dr. Stein, Frankenstein. I love his design with the bolt, and he twists and turns in his head. And everything in his place has the stitches everywhere. That's pretty cool. I like Maria, the little one that wanted to marry a toilet, and it was real cute, and she became total waifu with how adorable and quirky she is. She's real cute. The eye patch, tough girl, kind of... She's, again, nurturing, motherly, caring. That's what's good. That's what you look for, right? Someone who can, like, hold her own and, like, would take care of you, herself, your family, your kid, etc. And the eye patch, boobies. She's awesome. She's sweet and hot. A bunch of badass villains. Medusa, like, there's a love-hate thing there. She's, in a way, sadistically kind of hot. But at the same time, she's such a bitch, and I hate what she does to Krona. So much. Then there's her sister, what? Arachne. She's super hot. Like, really, like, damn. And I love the design of her. The spider webs in the eyes. Again, the design of these people are so... Aren't they just... They're so amazing. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, totally, yeah. That's why I also, like, enjoy this series. I know. Again, I mentioned Blair. There's a teacher. He was like, he got killed and he's a zombie now. It's Sid. He's pretty cool. We'll talk about Excalibur. I know probably a lot of people hate him, but I actually love Excalibur. Excalibur. Baka. Fu. He is... I enjoy him. It's one of those things where it's like, but I like I like him. I love seeing when he appears. Oh, yeah. But that'll be its own thing there. The whole show is just very stylish, and I really like it. And I think the story's kind of, a lot of people hate the anime because of where it kind of took itself. Oh, yeah, there's also, like, the one choo-choo character. when they get all naked and hide the underboobs. Like, there's some good stuff. The frog girl. I like the one guy. Who's the one guy that protects the little girl witch? You know, I think that's really sweet that he wants to protect, like, children, because it's like, that's so sweet and good of him to do that. I love that. I don't want anything to happen to her, you know, so it's good that he's protecting of her. But it's the style and what it was that drew me to it, and it still draws me to it, and I really enjoy it. Very good show. Highly recommend it, and it's like a perfect little thing to watch during Halloween, I think. Alright, I went on way too long on that. But it's a good show. It's a long, kind of longer series, so these ones are shorter. Well, in anime form, Hellgirl's a little longer. But we have Hellgirl, Jikoku Shoujo. This is about the Hellgirl and Ai. And basically it's a thing where it's kind of one of those like urban legends, or what are those things like when you do the Bloody Mary thing, or Candyman or something like that. It's something where it's like at midnight, just at midnight, there's a website that pops up, and whoever's name you type in will be visited by like the Hell Girl and send them to the hell. But at the cost of, you get like the straw doll, you pull the thread on it, and then your like hatred for this person, your wish will be granted that they're going to be tormented and sent to hell. But then in return, you will also, when you die, go to hell. So in the end, is it worth it? Even though you really want to see these people get what's coming to them. But anyway, what's really interesting about this show is, again, I love anthology. Mostly horror anthology, like Twilight Zone, the original series. Not any of this newer stuff. Creepshow, great film series. Tales from the Crypt, Trick or Treat. When are we gonna get that sequel, damn it? I know, we've been waiting, 10 years now? 10 years! That is right, 10 years, guys. And this, of course, piqued my interest. It's episodic, slow-paced, character-driven. That's what I feel like everything should be told by. Not action, not shouting and yelling, which is why I don't like the shonen anime, the fighting ones, because all it is just mostly fighting and shouting for episode upon episode upon episode. And it gets old and repetitive and boring, and people hate cliches, but they don't mind the cliches in these. So Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia, Naruto, I just can't watch those. Bleach was okay, because the design and artwork was interesting. Fairy Tail, I love the artwork on that. And all the fan service ecchi, but again, they're all, even though I did like them, I had to stop because I don't want to watch 500 plus episodes of the same thing. But I prefer something that's character driven. It could be like nothing happening, but just characters, slice of life, I guess you could say. Again, I referenced the television show Hannibal many times. Go watch that. Brilliant. Brian Fuller's a genius. Also, go check out Pushing Daisies, by the way. I will probably mention these a bajillion times throughout this whole cast. If you'd all had me for more episodes. But yes, where it's just, okay, so anyway, Hellgirl, like I said, character-driven, episodic, slow-paced. Sure, at first, I was like, wow, same old way it begins and same way it ends to each episode, but I grew to like it, as not only are the new stories each episode, for 26 episodes, different, compelling, basically, and keeps you interested. About halfway through into the series, we get recurring characters. I like that. There was a photographer, photojournalist, or detective journalist type of guy there is trying to get the scoop. He's trying to follow what is this Hellgirl? He wants to know more about her. His name is Hajime Shibata. There's his daughter Sugumi. She is adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she is. Oh, those eyes. She's so cute. Yeah, she's like, she was so cute and silly. And I love the father-daughter bond. Oh yeah, that was so sweet. I love that. Again, it's like that stuff there, like the bonding stuff really just gets you. Father-daughter stuff is great. Mother-daughter, well, that's something hentai-ish. I mean, mother-son. Well, that could also be that, but you know what I mean. Family stuff, it's really strong and really good. Gets you right here. I'm patting my heart. I'm not, like, fapping or something. But then you'll never know because this is a recording. Anyway, Hellgirl and her crew, like, really good, cool-looking people. The one chick is really hot. Are also interesting. Hellgirl herself is, like the most like appealing of all, and she's really cute, so that too. She's really pretty cute. Remember, she's fiction, people. As we go on with each episode, we know more about how she feels now and how and how her past is. The second half especially got more intense and packed with story for her and for the father-daughter. The ending was incredibly impactful. Oh my gosh. I mean, that was wow, they really outdid themselves. I feel like it was like Like, again, with the episodic stuff there, you care about these other random characters, what they go through, trying to punish bad people. But then when you get the story of Hellgirl and these other characters recurring, it got more and more like, as each one on, it's like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What are we going to, oh my gosh, we're finding out this? Oh my gosh. She has such a sad little backstory, so I feel for her. I can see why she is the way she is. The choices each person makes, you feel for them. You don't want them to go to the hell, but you want the assholes to get their comeuppance. Like, right now. So you're kind of... And what I liked is some of the twists and turns in there with these episodes. Like, sometimes, like, the person that's wanting to do this is getting abused in some way, and then they send the person back, and the person, like, that they end up with, they got rid of, still... like, there's one where she wants to get rid of the mother because she's, like, abusive and controlling. So she gets rid of the mother, sends her to hell, but then her husband, is the son of the mother, basically takes over what the mother did and does this to the wife now, so she's still in her own hell, so it's sad. One where the person, I felt that's really sad. There's one lady, she did absolutely nothing wrong, but someone just wanted to take it out on her, vengeance on her. Sends this poor woman who did nothing wrong with her whole life, was a pure good person, got sent to hell. Very distressing, very sad. I mean, Ooh, and there's the one with the dogs, the one lady, I hated that lady so much. To sit there just, and then all these other, so many bad people at Jet. I myself would be like, pull the thread. But then it's like, no, but the hell, forever, I don't know. Unless you get to spend time with the Hell Girl and those people, then who knows? But obviously you'll be tormented, so it won't be like that. So in the end, you get yourself a nice 26 episode series. At times dark, at times depressing. Other times there's some light, there's some funny stuff. Yes, there's even some onsen moments. Yeah, of course, I had to fit that in there too, which I got nothing against. I look forward. I have not watched the other seasons yet, but I look forward to watching the rest of this. And I really like the father-daughter that was tossed in. They help with the story. Though, sadly, I feel they don't continue the rest of the series from what I've been hearing and looking at. But Hellgirl is a very great series. When they cry. For the dub. Or, let's move on, I should say, right, guys? Oh, yeah, this is a really... Oh my gosh, this one was really just... Yeah, that was really just on the edge of my seat the whole time there, Jay. My tongue was... I know, tongue-tied there, buddy. Higurashi no Naku Koro ni. The Higurashi series. Oh my gosh. Where do I begin on this one? Whew. I'll just start off with, it's a story of a little village in Hinamizawa in the summer of 83. And during this time frame, there's an annual festival they have around with local legends surrounding it and their god, Oyashiro. And there's a curse, apparently, that happens with this. And it's, someone always gets killed, murdered, whatever, during the festival. And so throughout this, it's brutal, disturbing, creepy, scary at times. There's a lot of, like, really, like, ooh, scary I'm getting goosebumps talking about it right now. I'm getting goosebumps too there, Jay. You're Bones. How do you get goosebumps on Bones? Anyway. Oh, believe me there, Jay. It's possible. Hey. Anyway. Yeah, it was, like, ooh, and very, like, bloody, gruesome, but not as bad as I was feared it was going to be. And then I can handle it. I like my horror. But for some reason, that type of stuff in anime just really kind of churns my stomach. More than the stuff in real life. Weird, huh? I guess? I don't know. The opening, like, song? I love opening endings in anime. The opening of this one was creepy as oh my gosh. I mean, it's like this hypnotic, controlling, weird, yet catchy, but kind of feels like I'm, like, I don't know, something's going to happen to me listening to it. It's a very creepy song, but really good. So I always looked forward to that. The style of the animation, the character design is simple, a little wonky at times, but I feel like that adds to what's going on in this whole, like, story and the world that it's in. Adds to the charm a little bit and the feel of the series. We begin with a character, a young boy named Keiichi, and he's there. He comes to the town and meets all these people through his life and these little girls that are friends. And throughout there, he tries to break the curse, solve it, and all that stuff like that. With Keiichi, there's Rena. She's got the cool, like, I love the outfit of her. The hat, the hatchet, the way it looks. Interesting. There's cute little Rika. She's adorable. Satoko, also adorable. And then there's, like, the real big-tittied, spoilers! The sisters, the twin sisters, spoilers. Shion and Mion. Yeah. Oh, yeah, everyone's like, yeah, we all like, yeah. Damn. So, for the Higurashi series, I just want to say a lot of times it definitely catches you off guard. Like, a lot. Damn, like, you can't predict a lot of things in there. And then when you think you did, damn. I mean, I could do a whole segment on this anime alone, but for now, I'll keep it short and sweet. Holy crap! What a show. I liked all the characters, felt for them all, loved all the different versions, timelines, even if all ended up sad bad for the characters, which they pretty much do. For these characters I love, and you feel for them all, and you don't want this bad things to happen to them. It still gets me seeing, spoilers, Rika lying there dead and being eaten by. Oh no, I can't. It still brings me tears, and I felt sorry for poor little Satoko. She just wanted her brother, and it's. I'm bawling just to see like the torturing and the stuff she has to go through. It's just no, it's not right for these cute little girls. Whew, Mion and Shion again. Hot. Reina was cute, and I'd say waifu too in a kind of a yandere sort of way. Don't forget the part with the phone and the eyeballs there, Jay. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, went through season 1 so fast, like almost binging it. And I don't like to do that with my anime for the most part. I like to pace out my anime, especially 12 episode one shots when they're not going to get any more seasons. Because, when it's over for good for those ones. And you feel sad, like, but you get to rewatch them again, but then you kind of like, you want it to continue, you always want something to continue. But this one here, I mean, it has more episodes, but at the same time, I still want to kind of pace it out a little bit, but, went through those 26 episodes just like, but it's like, after a couple of episodes, I mean, I continued, and then continued, and then continued. It's like nonstop, edge of your seat the whole time. Each arc, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, I couldn't stop it. I mean, I was, again, shivers and, oh yeah, shivers and all throughout the, my feathers were, oh my gosh, yes, guys. I just, each arc, I could not stop watching, even when I had to because of lame old stuff like work and stuff like that and other events I had to do. I'm like, no, I don't. I just want to sit there and watch this. I had to get done with one disc, pop the other one in. Like, I have to see what continues. I have to see what happens next. I have to know how the mystery, and then what's happening, what's going on with each episode as pieces are going together and the story and the plot moves on. You just gotta find out. You have to know. So it's kind of scared away because, like, what if you're like Keiichi? And you have to keep on, like, you're getting your nose in there and the curiosity killed the cat thing. Like, you have to know. Like, I would want to figure out more and more. And then with each twist and turn, just when you thought you solved it or just when you thought you had it, something else happens. And then you're like, oh my gosh, now I can't wait. I gotta know. I have to know. I'm curious. I have to know. Oh, and then, like, the first arc was so gruesome when, like, they had the eyes, had those creepy, like, demonic kind of, like, cat eyes. Those were creepy as hell. Kind of hot in a little bit of a way. I'm weird like that because I love horror again, by the way. That weird, scary, sadistic stuff, goth, you name it. I like that. I probably shouldn't, but damn it, I like what I like. But I mean, those are creepy. The way they were acting, and they're like trying, like, there's like the one scene where he has the door shut, and she's with the crazy like demonic eyes, and she's trying to get in and break in, like, why don't you let me in, Keiichi? And then closing the door, like, no, 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 no. Dude, that still gives me like nightmares. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there that just chills you to the bone and plays tricks on you because you're looking around like, oh my gosh, this is scary stuff. Is something gonna happen? Oh my gosh. I mean, all throughout it was like that. That's what's so compelling and so awesome about this series. I feel like everyone who's a fan of anime should go see this, and for me, I feel like this anime is better than any of the mainstream top favorites that are currently praised as the best anime of all time right now. No, I feel like this should be above all of those because, and I've just saw the first arc so far. The first 26 episodes. I can't wait to see what happens next. Ooh, I mean, again, that's all I thought about. Even when I went to work or whatever, it's still in my head like, must get back to, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? So if, it's stuff like that. Every arc was just dark, creepy AF. The mystery, the twists, the continuations with the little differences. The whole mystery of the town and the god of Oyashiro. Amazing stuff. I couldn't look away, and I'm surprised it's been almost, I'd say about like 9 months since I last watched it. And haven't continued because we've been busy with other stuff. We've been trying to watch other anime. Now it's Halloween. I'm going to watch the next season of it. Yay. And oh my gosh, I just really, I'm getting excited to see these characters again. I love them all. One of the best anime out there. Highly recommended. I don't like to force stuff onto people, but this one I could say is one that you should get bashed over the head with her little meat cleaver type thing until it knocks some sense into you to watch this anime, because it is really good stuff. Higurashi. Damn good anime. So yeah, all three of these are perfect for horror. They're perfect for Halloween. Give them all a shot. Love anime. We love anime here. And at the time of hopefully uploading this, October 24th, I would like to wish a happy birthday to a certain anime waifu, Oboro, from Taimanin Asagi, Anti-Demon Ninja Asagi. Yes, it's a hentai. But she's hot, sexy, thick, seductive, and bad? Still worth loving. Happy birthday, Oboro. Happy birthday. I'm gonna go off and watch some more anime, maybe some Halloweenish horror-themed hentai. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Maybe I'll go with that. What do you say, guys? Yeah, that, everyone. All right. So, continue loving all that stuff there. This is Sputaku J. 28 J's later. The hills have Opie. I know it has nothing to do with my name being funny. Or Otaku Slay. Ah! Ah! Scared you? Yeah, that'll be fun for your headphones. If anyone's listening. Hopefully you will, because I'll be back. Next week, it'll be a special Halloween version, because I will be talking about the amazing film series that is Halloween. John Carpenter's masterpiece. 40 years later, in the new film. Oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome. And then we get that, we'll go right back into anime again. Because every once in a while, I will talk about horror. If you guys like that, cool. If you don't, you should still listen in for some really good recommendations and some stuff that even if you never saw before, you're definitely going to want to. So yeah, just enjoy the stuff you like, everyone, okay? Just embrace what you like. Don't be ashamed and embarrassed by it. Even the stuff that I don't like, I'm not going to tell you to stop liking it. Just enjoy it. I may not like the show and anime. Love the show and anime if you want to. If someone out there like superheroes, enjoy the superheroes. If you like fan service and ecchi, damn it, you're awesome, and enjoy that as well. Hentai, damn, enjoy it. Enjoy what you love. Go look at horror films. They're the best. Oh, and check out Pushing Daisies. So yeah, and enjoy waifus, 2D goodness, because again, 2D is better than 3D. And enjoy the anime titties. So yeah. And also, once we're done with this, and I'd say by episode 3, we're going to introduce our new little friend to this family. She's going to be our, new little friend, waifu, I guess, for you guys if you want, throughout these podcasts. This is Jay, signing off for today on the Anime Tid Pod. Happy Halloween, everyone. Ooh. 8 more days till Halloween. La 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 la. Lala's so cute. It's Halloween. Na 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 na. Waifu-ween. I don't know.